And well, hello, my dear viewers. Welcome back on this very hot day to another video on that channel. I bring you this time around this week's chapter of Fairy Tale, chapter 540. Only 6 chapters remaining until the finale. We begin the chapter with Fairy Tale's Memories number 13. The plan to rescue the Sun Village, so we are covering the Sun Village arc, which was completely encased in ice, gets put into action. We learn about the former Revendale mage Flair's past and had a skirmish with the treasure hunter guild Sylph Labyrinth. This was the saga that, although it was a very short-sighted saga, it paved the way for the next saga, which was the Tartarus saga. So very cool indeed. Let us begin. I am actually, for the first time in quite a while, very excited to see what this chapter is going to entail. So we're gonna have 25 pages, so 5 of them are already gone, so let us see what brings us the next 20. Chapter 540 of its name, Harmony. Acnologia versus Natsu, the final battle. And I am sure you will not be waging this war alone. This sensation, you are Acnologia. You will be the last. Oh, the other dragon slayers are encased in ice, I guess? They are all dragon slayers. By devouring the ravines of time, I have obtained time-space magic. And as such, I shall surpass time and space itself and destroy the world. And within this world of space and time, I shall exterminate you, all the lost dragons. He's remembering of the time when Acnologia killed Ignil. You two shall become a human pillar and the rest here for all eternity. What did you do with Wendy? Wait. So, why is he still... So he's able to have 2 forms? He's heading straight for Magnolia. Okay. Oh, there they are. Of course they were. Ichi and Hana. Very nice. Very good indeed. Where's Wendy? I do not know. It appeared as if she was absorbed into Acnologia. As much as I'd like to celebrate our union, our current situation certainly doesn't lend itself to festivities. I never could have predicted that he would have gone so far as to devour the ravines of time themselves. I predicted it, sort of, but yeah. And what's more, in compensation for obtaining such an overwhelming power, he's lost any ability to control it. Fair point. He has absolute power, but he cannot control it. That's okay, I guess, but it still makes him... Oh... And now that he's unable to control his power, Acnologia's body and soul have been split. Very nice indeed. While his physical form is running rampant in our world, spreading destruction, his soul is dwelling within the ravines of time and attempting to maintain harmony. The two of us were unneeded for harmony, so we were expelled from the ravines. He merely needs dragon slayers. He intends to circulate their magic through the ravines of time in order to stabilize his own magic power. He is a dragon slayer after all, so it makes sense that he channels the other dragon slayers' powers in order to increase his own power. It makes sense. Okay, all the dragon slayers are trapped in the ravines of time. How can we rescue them? We can do nothing except believe in their own strength. Which, I believe it will be a very great strength, because after all, Fairy Tale shall be victorious. I'm going to Magnolia, you're going to swim there. Of course she is. Okay, so there he is. Messed. We will all protect Magnolia together. Harmony and the extermination of dragons. How utterly amusing. Okay. So Mest and Erza arrived at Magnolia. Natsu is alive for now. And so is Makarov. Oh, good. You are locked in battle with the infamous Black Wizard. After all, you should count your blessings for losing only an arm and nothing else. Okay, so there's the guys. There are the guys from Crime Sorcier. Former Raxim says, who did absolutely jack all in this saga. Okay, so an explanation. So if they can rip this spiritual body a new one, they've got Laxus there with them, it'll be a piece of cake. And although they may be alive, there's no telling what sort of condition they're in after all they've been through. Acnologia's physical body is headed straight for us. I like that explanation. It's like this. I like this guy. Very well. So basically this world is still in a near hopeless situation. Pretty much. Very well. Natsu. Oh! Jesus! So Natsu was able to... How did he... Okay. Aha! Oh. It's the power of friendship. How cute. Anyway, focus. Okay, I thought I heard Charles' voice. As for me, I could hear Levi and Lily's, so you guys hear it too. The voices of the people who are waiting for us to come home, they gave us strength. Now then, let's get this party started, Natsu. It's time to slay this dragon. Yeah, boy! All the 7 Nanatsu no Dragon Slayers. Huh? That's a crossover and a half if ever I saw one. Very, very cool indeed. Some of their faces are a little bit weird. Luxus and Sting's face are a little bit weird. The others look very, very cool as always. It seems I'll have to teach you exactly why am I called the Dragon King. Ooh. To be continued in chapter 541, Magic of Hope. Now, I do believe this is another name for the what's so-called power of friendship. I believe this is either going to be a result of a unison raid, either between the Dragon Slayers, which I'll believe will be the way to defeat Acnologia. It's going to be a unison raid between all the 7 Dragon Slayers. If you don't remember, a unison raid is when 2 mages, or I believe more, combine their magic and then unleash an utterly powerful attack. It has only been used not several times, like I believe Uranometria from Lucy could be considered a unison raid. Juvie and Grey use unison raids a lot, but other than that I don't think the unison raid concept has been explored very deeply before. But I do believe that they find a way to put it in the end as a way to defeat Acnologia for good. Like, there's no way they can win on a one-on-one fight, so maybe a 7-on-1 with a unison raid will do enough to the spiritual and possibly the physical body. Maybe we will have 2 unison raids in conjunction, one versus the spirit and another versus the body. But that will have to be for the next week. Coming right up, we have this week's chapter of the 7 Deadly Sins, which I'm far, far more interested in that one than this. But hey, this was a good chapter. I enjoyed it a lot. There weren't many flaws when compared to the previous ones. But yeah, it was a very good chapter, and I'll see you guys right away for the 7 Deadly Sins. Bye bye.